What's it going to be like when you see him?
Oh, wow. I don't know. Well, it'll be exciting. We've been married for 25 years, so it will be a relief to finally see him again after all this time. So we're very excited. Well, they left preparing for the mission just after Thanksgiving last year, but he came home for his 2-week break in April, and so it's been since April that we were together for 2 weeks.
And is he coming home for good this time?
Yes.
And what's that going to be like? You know, is it going to be kind of a change to have him around?
Yes, it will be. It's definitely an adjustment to have him back in and gladly hand back over the responsibilities that are his. He's actually only been on one other. He was prior Air Force, and so he was actually in the Gulf War a long time ago, and then recently came into the Guard, and within no time at all was deployed. So.
And how have things compared for you between now and back when he was in the Gulf?
Oh, this has been a million times better. That deployment was only 3 months, but it seemed like 3 years because the communication was so difficult. And this time with the internet and, you know, just so many ways to communicate, it's made it much easier.
Do you have any kids?
We have a son, and he's 17 months right now.
Oh, wow.
So he's at the point where he can walk and run to him.
And so when was the last time you saw your husband?
Last time we saw him was a few months ago when he came over for his leave.
And what's it going to? And is he coming back for good this time?
Yes. We're all very, very happy.
And what's it mean to have him back here for Thanksgiving?
It means a lot because we weren't really sure if he was going to come, and we're all just hoping and praying he would come on time so we could be with the whole family.
Things that the family readiness group does.
Well, basically, we're here for the spouses. All the needs that arise during the deployment, we're here. I mean, I'm sort of the liaison for an awful lot of other resources that are out there. So they contact me first, and then I call whoever necessary according to whatever their problem is. And with the war going on, as long as it has, the National Guard, which has been active Army now for quite some time, has got a lot of the same resources that the active military has had in the years past. Well, I mean, like just recently I had a wife call me, and it was during the course of their transition out of Iraq to Kuwait to the States, and she called, and her husband, his father was critically ill, and it was looking very critical, and he was in ICU. So I had to contact the Red Cross. That's our contact to be able to get directly in touch with the soldiers to see if we can't expedite them, you know, getting home in emergencies like that. So that's just an example of like the most recent that just happened.
Dreaming about coming home, and it's what keeps you going day in, day out through the hard times, and to finally be here and see everybody, and you know, they did it up really well. It's indescribable.
It feels great. I don't know how much you could explain that.
And so what's the first thing you're going to do now that you're back here?
Go eat some American food.